humid out here today.
Sometimes the timing just works out and we show up at the same time. Good morning, Neil.
Morning, Matt. How you doing?
Doing good. You ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we doing today?
We're riding about 5 miles?
Yeah.
Out in the area west of Emporia, up by Lake Kahola, and hopefully having a good time.
Super excited this morning to get out. About 75 degrees, 100% humidity. Okay, 95% humidity.
I thought 98.
But no wind. We're gonna go find the gravel south of town and head out towards Lake Kahola. Follow along. Fun morning, no wind, lots of humidity out there. 13 miles in this morning, still fighting the humidity. How are you, Neil?
Moist.
Moist.
We're about 22 miles in. Just under an hour and about 20 minutes or so into the ride. So moving along well. It is humid out. I'm sweating a lot. I don't know if Matt's sweating at all. I think he's just in such good shape he doesn't sweat. But got my lovely Niner out today. I've been keeping the Ove Negro bag on for a while since we did actually bike packing. I just love it to carry stuff. It's got food. It actually has a water bottle in it right now because I didn't want to lose that on a hot day like today. But I am loaded down with fluids because even at an hour and 20 minutes in, I sweat a lot. And later in the day when I'm tired, got the comfort bars.
For everything that Neil is prepared, I am equally unprepared on the off anywhere today. I am in fact sweating a lot. Humidity's high enough. We're above 90% humidity because the glasses are even fogging up just riding out here. But overall, it's an awesome morning. It's really only 8:20 this morning. We got out what I'd consider early, at least on a holiday of Saturday, 4th of July out here. I've got 2 bottles of Tailwind and a bladder on the back here, an orange mud bladder. Awesome day. Looking forward to knocking out the next 40 miles and seeing some pretty epic views. So here we are out in Chase County, 25 miles in, headed up Road V. According to Neil, what are we about to do?
Climb hills.
Climb hills. Here we go. I've done this before on Lap the Lakes. Should be a interesting couple miles here. "34 miles in out here, 34 miles in. What are you thinking?"
I'm glad to be back out to this area. I wish it wasn't quite as wet here, but I'm looking forward to the hills that we're about to hit as we roll towards Lake Kahola.
Okay, Neil. So, okay, you talk about these hills back here.
Yeah.
Right up here.
Right over there, yeah.
I've never really been out in this area. What should I expect?
Climbing, rough roads, maybe squeezing your brakes on the downhills because...
Brakes on the downhill?
Yeah, because you might just have a road that doesn't exist in front of you for a minute. There's been some rough sections up here in the past before.
Well, we all know non-existent roads are our favorites, so this should be quite the experience. Where we're going up there. Onward and downward and then upward?
Yeah, a lot of up and down, but it looks fun.
I see what you mean about we might be riding our brakes some now.
There's no bombing going on, even though it's not going to be slow. Left.
This is truly one of the hills out here where the camera does not do it justice how steep it is, but we're just so thankful to have these out here in our backyard. We're only 34 miles in and get to explore awesome places like this. This is what we love about living here in the Emporia area. So they must have got some rain out here yesterday.
Not a whole lot. I mean, there was a little pack earlier in the day, but...
Side note, carbon is much better than steel for hike-a-bike sections. That's what I'm learning right now.
Matt.
Not all gravel is created equal. Big chunky stuff out here now, loose, spinning up it. 40 miles in now, just climbed Kahola Hill up from the lake. And let me tell you, the clouds and fog just burnt off and that sun came out and it got toasty, toasty, toasty in a heartbeat out here. About 20 miles left to Emporia, 10-ish into Americus where we might get some cold fluids and top off, but just putting miles down and headed back to town. That, Neil, was a couple tough miles for me. Not gonna lie, I almost cracked up there on top of Kahola Hill. The sun burnt off, or the clouds burnt off for the first time today. And I kid you not, we had like 40 cars in 5 miles.
Holiday traffic at the lake, man.
Holiday lake traffic, and we had a few locals you could tell that scooted over, slowed down to help us, but a lot of them just kept on getting to the lake. Americus, Kansas, just hit the pavement right now. Gonna stop at Casey's, top up on a couple of cold bottles of water. We're 56 miles in when we get down there. And what is it, 10 miles home?
11, 12.
Yeah.
We can make it 40.
Get the rest of the way home. Been a fun ride so far. I got cold water. Also masking up because it's the smart thing to do. Found the shade back here behind Casey's. We each got, what, 64 ounces of water? Cold water at that. Filled up the bottles on the bike. We're really like 10, 11 miles from home.
Probably don't need all this water. But...
Probably don't need the water, but it got hot when the sun came out this afternoon, when that cloud cover burnt off. But
it tastes so good.
It tastes so good, so we're
That's
gonna...
cold.
Well, because I think we're probably gonna do things with our family outside today yet, too. So the day's not over when we get back here on the 4th of July, and I think that's the big thing. We'll be somewhere around 70 miles, but we're not gonna go for the century because just got other things going on today. Great ride here today, Neil. A little over 67 miles. Back by 12:30. What'd you think?
Had a blast. Let me tell you, I love the fact that we live here in Emporia, that we get to ride the Flint Hills. The views out there today were fantastic. Things I haven't gotten to see in a few years. Absolutely love it. Loved it.
Yeah, I got out to some new places, even being from here. I'd never seen before, never been on. I know some of the routes from other events have been out that way, but really fun to explore it. And I think just proving the point that, you know, here it was just Saturday morning. It's the 4th of July, but we were out at 7 this morning, back by 12:30 with 67 miles and just having fun with friends on bikes.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and keep following along.